Hello, so this video is to summarize what you might have missed on Zoom class on Tuesday, December 15th. So this is the day before our midterm. The main thing we did today is review for our midterm, right? So on Wednesday and Thursday are our days for our midterm. And know that you will have a midterm that's related to the 3 units that we've gone over. Unit 1 on scientific measurements, Unit 2 on calories, and Unit 3 on atoms versus cancer. So for these 3 units, right, you can split them up and choose Unit 1 on day 1 and then Unit 2 on the next day, or like Unit 2 and 3, however you want to do it. Or you can do both those units on Wednesday, and then Thursday you will have the day off, right? So be aware that this is our schedule planned for this week. So on Schoology, I gave you a series of options, specifically these 3 options that I'm going to walk through. To get to this slide, you're going to go onto your Schoology page, doesn't matter which period, week 8, December 15th, Tuesday class materials, and you're going to click on December 15th Zoom-class links. These were all the links we used in Zoom class for today. And then you're going to click on link to async options for today. Sorry, it's taking a while to load. There we go. So in slide number 2 are the 3 options we had today. So one option was to make up missing assignments or to retake any of the 2 quizzes. But before you even start on either of these 2, something that I would do first is where it says review for midterm, go ahead and click on the link that says use this spreadsheet to identify your goal for the midterm, right? So if you click on that, go ahead and click make a copy. And before you take your midterm tomorrow and Thursday, something that I would recommend you do is to figure out, okay, how much do I really need to study for these midterms, especially since they are open notes, and that might be dependent on what grade you have in my class right now. So on Schoology, go ahead and check your grade where it says grades on your left-hand side. And once you do so, there might be 2 questions you might ask yourself for the midterm, right? One, you might ask yourself, what grade will I have if I get a certain score on the final? So for example, let's say your current grade in medical chemistry is 89%, right? And you want to figure out what grade you're going to get on the final. So if you don't take the final and you have an 89%, it will drop it down to a 71.2% or a C minus. Right. On the other hand, let's say you think you can pull off like 90% on your final, then your grade overall will be 89.2%, right? The key thing here is not to mess with the parts in red because that has been written over with the equation that I have set in order to calculate these grades. So only fill out the boxes in green. Don't mess with the parts in red. Another question you might ask yourself before entering the midterm is, what do I need to earn on the midterm or final to earn a certain grade? So let's say you have an 89% in this class right now, and you want to get at least an A minus or a 90%. In which case you need to score a 94% on the final, right? So you would need to score a 94% on the final. So here, if it's like, oh, that doesn't look very possible, I don't know if I can score 94% on the final, then I would recommend that you either retake one of the quizzes in order to bring your current grade up, or make up any of the missing assignments, right? These would be my two options. So let's say you retake this quiz and your current grade now is, I don't know, it'll probably bring it up to like a 94. You want to at least get a 90% on the final, which means all you need to do is to get a C or a 74% on your midterm or your final, right? This feels probably a lot more doable once you have taken the retake and then improved your overall grade, right? So use this spreadsheet that's linked here in order to help you calculate and identify what your goals are before entering the midterm and how much do you need to actually study. And if you do need to study a lot, I have linked all the midterm practice problems down here, along with a Kahoot review game for you to play individually, right? And if you do need any assistance beyond this or any help with any of these options, feel free to email me and I will definitely respond.